Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
The sand engulfed everything. We failed, yet again. How many times has it been? And how many more will the world disappear into sand? I tire of all this, my sister.
As do I. But we cannot give up. We must succeed. If we don't...
Yes, you're right. We have to do this. Can we really save the world?
I don't know. But we must have faith for now. Come, let's start again.
Yes, let's. That's why we possess this power after all.
This time, the true history will be written.
Good to see you're as prompt as always.
Spare me the small talk. What do you need, Heiss?
Blunt as always, too. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter how rude you are, so long as you get results. Speaking of which, I have a mission for you, Stocke. As you know, it's been some time since we went to war with Granorg.
Yes. I hear the situation worsens by the day.
You hear right. Granorg, in particular near the Imperial ruins, has faced the worst of the desertification. They're desperate to claim any land that will yield a harvest.
It's a problem, to be sure.
As such, I've been sending agent after agent into Granorg to gather info. But every time, they've been faced with complications. The most recent expedition was no different. Which brings us to your mission. An agent with vital intel on Granorgite armaments has been stranded in enemy territory. I'll need you to rescue this agent and escort him safely back to Alistel.
A rescue mission? Wouldn't that usually be an army job? Unless, of course, the army isn't aware of it.
You catch on quickly. Now, the rendezvous point is west of Lasville Hills. Another operative will ensure the agent arrives there safely, even if he has to lay down his own life to do so. As I'm sure you can guess, I need you to handle this before military personnel catch wind. They've been eager to do away with our Special Intelligence Unit for some time now. Indeed, they seem to relish any opportunity to drag us through the muck.
So, this must be done secretly and quickly.
Correct. You're the only man who can get it done under the circumstances, Stocke. The only one I trust.
I'll get it done, all right. You needn't worry about that.
That's what I like to hear. I'll also be assigning you 2 subordinates for this job.
Subordinates? I'd rather you didn't. If I'm the sole survivor again...
If you don't want that to happen, you'd best learn to make use of their talents. Otherwise, you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival. They're waiting for you outside, by the way.
Tools, huh? That aside, what are these talents you speak of?
You're the agent, aren't you? Find out yourself. Moreover...
There's more?
I'm entrusting you with this.
An old book?
It's called the White Chronicle.
The White Chronicle? Strange name. It's blank.
Don't worry about that. It may nevertheless prove useful on your mission.
How so?
Oh, never mind. Just think of it as a lucky charm for now. It may not help, but it can't hurt, can it?
I suppose not. I'm off then.
I'll be waiting, Stocke. Waiting for the day you finally catch up to me.
That must be them. Are you the 2 Heist said would be working under me?
You bet we are. I'm Rainey. Nice to meet you. Come on, you're next.
My name is Marco. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Understood. So, can you 2 fight? What are your specialties?
Of course we can fight. I'm good with spears and I can use a few spells too.
And I use swords, but I much prefer healing. You might also say I'm good with intel.
Sounds good. I'm Stocke.
Heist already told us. From what we hear, you're his golden boy in special intelligence. You're just as aloof as he said you'd be. I like that. A man should be reserved, not some chatterbox who can't keep his mouth shut.
Glad you approve.
I'm relieved as well. But, leaving that aside, Stocke, sir?
Just Stocke's fine.
Well then, Stocke, why don't you explain our mission?
It's an extraction. We'll rendezvous with the target west of Lasville Hills.
Oh, is that it? Sounds like a piece of cake.
Oh, come on, Rainey. You always jump to conclusions after just the slightest bit of info.
So what? Has that ever led me astray?
It may this time. After all, from what I've gathered, the Granorg army has already reached Lasville Hills.
Wait, really? But that's just south of here. It's probably only a matter of time till they attack Alistel.
The agent we're tasked with extracting is a spy who's been investigating Granorg. According to Heist, this man has some vital information on the armaments they've prepared.
Granorg's armaments, huh? If we knew what they were gonna throw at us, we'd be able to turn this war around no problem. We can't fail.
That's right.
Do you suppose we'll be engaging Granorg soldiers then?
That's why Heist is sending me.
I see.
He must really have a lot of faith in you, huh? Giving you such an important mission and all.
Well, I don't know about that. In any case, we need to devote all our effort to the mission. What's going on? The White Chronicle. It's glowing. What is this? Is that Marco and Rainey? They're dead. What's going on? What is this?
Everything okay, Stocke? You're awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Are you, upset that Rainey spoke out of turn?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come, that's enough talk. Let's be on our way.
Oh, wait a sec! Heist left us some money for the mission.
You should hang on to it, Stocke. You're our leader after all.
Yep. Come on, let's hit up some shops around town for gear. We've got to be ready for whatever might happen.
You're right. We need to be fully prepared before we depart. Let's go.
mission's gonna turn the tides of this war in our favor, right?
Most likely.
Well, all right then. Let's do this. Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Stocke! Rosh?
You're as cold as ever. I don't mind you giving me that treatment, but you really should try to warm up to everyone else. By the way, you heading out?
Yeah.
Let me guess. An SI job?
Out with it, Rosh. What do you want to say?
I have a bad feeling about this mission, Stocke. It's going to be dangerous.
That's nothing new. All of my missions are dangerous.
It's more than that. Please, trust me. I can't tell you how many of my compatriots I've seen draw their last breath over the years. But every time it happened, I got the strangest feeling. It almost felt like I knew they were destined to perish. The stench of death weighed heavy on them.
And now it weighs heavy on me.
That's right. What I'm sensing from you is nothing good. Even if you manage to survive, you'll end up with something like this arm of mine.
Your gauntlet.
Hey, I got out lucky. Might be a limb short, but at least I'm still alive. Not everyone ends up so fortunate, though. You do well to remember that. Stocke?
Yeah? What is it?
What is it? Listen to you. You were scared white. I really got to you, didn't I? If so, I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, just don't worry about it.
All right, then. Not like I have much choice knowing you. No matter how much I argue, you'll still go off on this mission of yours.
Alistel's very survival rests on my shoulders. I can't fail. I won't.
I hear you. That's the way things are, I guess. The mission is everything. That's one thing us military folk actually agree on with the SI. By the way, I'm sorry if what I said spooked you. I just had to warn you.
I appreciate the concern. Honestly. But I'll be all right. Allow me to prove just how wrong your intuition can be.
I hope you do. This time, I wouldn't mind being wrong. Well, I should be getting back. Lieutenant General Raoul summoned me. Stocke, don't die out there, okay?
I won't.
Excuse me, Stocke. Shall we be heading out?
Hold up. You know that guy?
Yeah. He's my best friend.
Wow. That arm of his is really something, by the way. Fake, yeah?
It's Thaumatek. It might be artificial, but he can move it just as well as a real arm. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be seeing more of him later. Come on, let's go.
Looks like it's gonna rain. Is today the day I find him?
We'll make contact with the target west of here.
Looks like the Granorg army hasn't made it out here yet. You think they're close?
Most likely. We should hurry onward while we still can.
In that case, I've got a shortcut.
You mean the path down by the riverbank, right?
You betcha. I used to walk along there all the time.
I suppose the Granorg forces would be less likely to spot us if we strayed off the main path.
Mark and I can lead the way, Stocke.
Just sit back and let us show you what we're made of.
Fine by me. I'll follow your lead.
Gotcha. Come on, let's get moving.
Stocke! Over here!
Hey, look out!
Yeah!
No! It's finally over. So, you two really can fight.
Of course we can. We did used to be mercenaries after all.
We might not be up to your level, but we're no slouches either.
I see that.
So, don't be afraid to trust us with a little more responsibility. After all, we're putting our lives in each other's hands on this mission. I only hope we can someday gain the level of trust necessary to shoulder that burden.
As do I.
It seems the wind's picking up.
It does look like it's gonna rain now that you mention it.
Come on, let's hurry to the rendezvous point.
It started to rain.
Hi, Colonel.
Indeed. Still, while this deluge will allow us to go undetected, it benefits our foes just as well. We would do well not to let our own fortune blind us to that.
Understood.
Not concerned, per se. But these conditions do seem to favor those Alistelian rats.
Rest assured.
Very well. I shall place my trust in you for the time being.
Leave it to me.
I shall. Still, I care not for vermin.
The rendezvous point should be right around here.
Doesn't look like our guy's here yet. Do you think he got caught?
We shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions.
Right. We should wait here a bit for the agent to arrive.
But the Granorg army will be on Alistel's doorstep before we know it. We need to hurry. If we don't make it, that'll be another home scratched off the list.
Rainy.
Home. Do you mean Alistel?
We mentioned earlier how we used to be mercenaries, yes?
Mark, don't.
There's no reason to hide it. Stocke should know. As I was saying, we once belonged to a large band of mercenaries. But one day we came up against an unstoppable force, one that decimated our entire troop. Rainey and I are the only ones who escaped that slaughter. It was at that point that Heist decided to take us in.
Nice.
Yeah. Words can't even describe how kind he was to us. This is what he said. You survived, which marks you as necessary to this future. Come with me, and let us write history together. History as it should be. And that's why Mark and I are here now.
Write history, huh?
Wait, what's that? Someone's coming. I think it's our spy.
Freaking finally!
Wait. Something's wrong.
He's being pursued. And by Granorg's soldiers, no less.
We have to save him.
Enough!
Are you all right? Relax. We're on your side.
There they are!
Get behind us. Marco, Rainey, protect him at any cost.
Enough! Ah!
That was a close one.
That should be the last of them. You're hurt. It looks bad.
I have some medicine stock. I brought it just in case things turned out like this. This is the only bottle I have, though.
Just doing our jobs. Now then, are you alone? What's become of your escort?
Yes.
You mean about the enemy armaments, yes?
Yes.
Got it. We'll escort you the rest of the way to Alistel.
Well, it looks like the first stage of our mission's complete.
It won't get any easier from here forward, though. Our route back to Alistel will land us in direct conflict with the bulk of the Granorg army.
Don't forget about the guys on our heels either.
This isn't good. away!
We need to move. You two go on ahead. I'll bring up the rear. Don't let them get the drop on you.
We'll be all right. Let's go, Rainy.
See? We're already putting our lives in each other's hands. Not so hard, huh, Stocke?
Apparently not. Now, move out.
Road splits here. Which way do we want to go? I'm thinking we can get home quickest if we head north and cross the bridge up there.
No.
In that case, I suggest the shortcut down by the riverbank that we took coming here.
Yeah, that'd be... Look out! No!
I can't believe they ambushed us here.
What do we do, Stocke? The spies hurt bad.
We can figure that out later. Be on guard for the next attack. I'll handle this. They got away. Their only objective must have been to kill the spy. What the? A blockade. The Granorg army must have put this up. Something's wrong about this. They're too well prepared. No matter. I should head back to the others for now. Are you two all right? What about the spy?
He's dead, Stocke. We failed.
Damn it. If only we'd been a little more careful.
Snap out of it, Rainy. Beating yourself up over this will only get you killed. Remember, we have an obligation to report this turn of events. Don't you want to protect your home?
Stocke's right. We need to tell the higher-ups what happened here.
Yeah, let's go.
The route south is blockaded. Our only choice is to head north.
But Granorg's forces are concentrated up there.
There's no other way.
Guess we're just gonna have to try and break through their ranks.
That's right. Brace yourselves.
You're kidding me. They found us already? Aren't they all supposed to be up north?
No, this is a different unit. It must be one of the teams sent out to hunt the spy.
Right. So that's why they're coming from behind us. What should we do, Stocke? Shall we run away?
No, we'd only be flanked by the squadron waiting to the north. We need to deal with them here.
Right. I'm sure it won't be too bad so long as we've got Stocke backing us up.
Either way, we have to try.
Yeah. Get ready.
We did it somehow.
There really are a lot of them. And there will be even more past here, I'm sure. Careless fighting will only put us at a greater disadvantage.
Okay, let's knock them out and find a way through. Let's go.
Here we go!
Let's continue onward.
They're here! Don't let them escape!
We got the upper hand! Hip hip hooray!
They're here! Don't let them escape!
Did we surprise you? That ought to do it.
We got the upper hand! Here goes!
Thunder! Thunder!
That about does it.
I think that's it.
This way will take us farther away from Alistel. Look.
Colonel Diaz and Palamedes, the executioner.
Alistel Vernon should be passing through here. Ah, I thought I smelled a rat. It seems our man's intel was indeed correct.
This is bad, Stocke. We'll never fight our way past those guys.
Don't say that. What other choice do we have?
Hi, Colonel.
A fine point. Very well, Palamedes. Do as you will. I'm off to inspect the lines one last time before the invasion. I want these rats exterminated by the time I return.
Stocke, you need to get out of here. I'll stall him.
Rainey, don't!
You said it yourself just a minute ago. Someone needs to warn Alistel about what's happening here.
Rainey's right, Stocke. And no one's more likely to succeed at the task than you.
Enough of this! That's an order!
Go, Stocke! You need to escape! I'll be damned if I stand by and watch more of my comrades die for nothing. Stocke! I'll protect you!
This, I guess,
really
I wasn't
Marco!
good enough.
Rainey! I won't lose. No! I can't fall here!
It's useless.
Marco! Rainey! Hades. I swear.
Hey! However... Yes.
Is this it? Rainy. Marco. Where am I? Am I dead?
No.
Who's there?
You have finally come, Keeper of the White Chronicle.
Welcome, Stocke. We've been expecting you.
Children? Who are you?
It's as we feared, my sister.
Indeed. But we expected it would be so.
I'd appreciate if you answered my question.
I am Lipti.
And I, Tio.
And where are we?
This place is called Historia. A world nestled in the Gulf of Time, formed by the almighty power of flux.
As for why you're here, it is because you are the rightful holder of the White Chronicle.
The White Chronicle? What does that book have to do with this? I just don't understand.
The White Chronicle is a powerful relic, imbued with flux and given dominion over time.
And now that its wielder has finally awoken, the door to Historia is open.
Explain yourselves. None of this...
Your confusion is only natural. We didn't expect you would understand right away.
Please calm yourself and assess the situation at hand.
My situation? That's right. What's happened to me? The last thing I remember is facing Palamedes and...
You failed in your mission. Your comrades perished, and you were defeated by Palamedes.
Yes. I remember now. I was powerless to save Rainy and Marco. This is exactly why I didn't want to command. Their blood is on my hands now! It's all because I told them to head north. Damn it!
I cannot deny the validity of your assessment.
Huh? But don't you see? Your crucial error was choosing to head north at that moment.
It was at that point that the course of history was determined. But you lacked the requisite strength to make the correct decision. That is why you and your party met such a tragic end.
So had we fled south?
Yes, you begin to see.
But what of it? Nothing can be done about it now. Besides, there was a blockade to the south. Going north was our only option. Our fate was already sealed.
That reasoning is not incorrect, Stocke. But had you simply changed your assumptions, you may have in fact found a way to survive.
What are you getting at?
Allow me to skip ahead, Stocke. You, as the holder of the White Chronicle, have been granted the power to alter the world's fate. Only you can change the past and rewrite history the way it should be written.
In doing so, you must discern the correct decision from the cornucopia of possibilities. Follow the proper path, and you will eventually guide history to its true conclusion.
Do you understand, Stocke? The White Chronicle will grant you the power to reenact the past
Don't think me a fool. What's done is done. The past is fixed. What you suggest is impossible.
Maybe you'll understand once you've tried it for yourself.
You can't be serious.
Indeed, we are. I can see you have a hard time accepting without proof. But think, have you not wished for something like this before? If only I could go back and do it over again. We sympathize with this devout wish and hope to grant it.
Then let me ask this as clearly as possible. Will this let me save Rainey and Marco?
If that is what is meant to occur, then yes.
Now go, Stocke. Do what you must.
Rainey, Marco. It won't be long now. I'll save you both. Where am I? Was that all just a dream? I'm still hurt, though. These wounds must be the ones Palamedes gave me. Wait. That means I can't have been dreaming. Have I really returned to the past? Where is everyone? They're alive. So then, I really have come back.
Road splits here. Which way do we want to go? I'm thinking we can get home quickest if we head north and cross the bridge up there.
No.
In that case, I suggest the shortcut down by the riverbank that we took coming here.
Wait a moment. This is just about when... No! Get down!
Huh?
We're under fire!
You okay?
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Come on your feet!
This is bad. The enemy knows what we're trying to do.
Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. Any suggestions, Stocke?
We go south. Follow me. We'll make it back to Alistel together this time. I promise.
This time? All right then, Stocke. We're right behind you. A barricade? Of course they blocked the road off.
I doubt we could budge it, even if we all work together. Perhaps we should head north after all.
We can't. Absolutely not.
Stocke?
Otherwise, you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival.
What the... You?
Hello, Stocke. How does it feel to be back in time? Alas, it seems you have reached a dead end. I suppose history is destined to give you trouble.
But there is yet a way forward. We shall grant you the power to break through.
Huh?
What was that?
We transferred a small portion of our power into your body.
The possibility that was blocked to you is now accessible. A different history is about to unfold.
Sift through the possibilities to find your way. We shall meet again on the other side.
Hey, snap out of it, Stocke. You alright? You drifted off for a sec there.
Were you perhaps thinking of our next course of action?
I was. We'll simply move the barricades and press onward.
Huh?
Leave it to me.
This isn't good.
Can't get careless. That was a close one.
Yes, we made it through.
Alistel should be just ahead.
Thank you.
No need to thank us. Just hurry and get the intel to Heist.
Right.
All right, mark 1 in the win column for us.
That's right. Beyond that, though, you were amazing out there, Stocke. You saw clean through the Grand Rope trap and even managed to get us past that blockade.
He's right. We probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. I can hardly believe it myself.
I know. Why don't we celebrate once we've reported to Heist?
Oh, great idea. Mark's buying.
What? I never said...
Gotcha. Come on, Stocke. We should... Stocke! What the... Where'd those wounds come from?
Did he protect us sometime while we weren't looking?
He's too far gone for a quick fix spell. He needs a doctor. Come on, Stocke. Take my shoulder. Mark, help me out here.
Right. I'm too short to lend a shoulder, per se, but I'll do what I can.
Are you two safe?
We're fine, see? Spick and span. And it's thanks to you, Stocke.
I'm glad.
Stocke! Hey, hang in there.
He passed out.
Let's move it, Mark.
I know this place. Historia.
Welcome back, Stocke. It seems your journey proved fruitful.
The actions you have taken have altered the course of history. Well done.
That's right. I really did change the past. I have to thank you. It's because of you that I could save everyone.
It is not us you should be thanking. The White Chronicle is what enabled this miracle.
What?
Consider us to be the guides of Historia. As such, it is our duty to teach you just how to harness the power of the White Chronicle.
I'm not concerned with that at the moment. What I really want to know is, why does such a thing exist? This White Chronicle allows me to move freely through history, changing whatever I choose. Such an object seems too powerful for human hands.
There's a slight error in your phrasing. Not even the holder of the White Chronicle is able to move freely through time.
Why not?
You are only capable of returning to fixed points in the time stream. The best way to describe them would be as pivotal moments in history. Traveling to these moments will grant you the opportunity to rethink your prior actions. However, you will not be able to change anything not directly related to those actions. Considerable as the White Chronicle's strength may be, it too has limitations.
So it's not all-powerful then?
No, that would be much too dangerous. Think what would happen if such immense power were misused. That is why the creator of the Chronicle placed restrictions on its operation.
Interesting. Speaking of restrictions, how will I know which moments I am capable of returning to?
They'll appear naturally as you go about your life. You won't have to do anything out of the ordinary to bring them into existence. As for the how, we will inform you when one has occurred. There is one important principle to keep in mind, though. These moments will be born of your experiences.
In other words, I can only access moments in history I myself was present for.
That's right. We should also discuss your injuries. Despite your never having faced Palomedes in this new history, your wounds did not disappear. There is a reason for this. There are two types of time. One the whole world experiences, and one limited to you. Even though you alter the world's time, your own time will not be reversed.
So the wounds don't disappear because, in my own timeline, they still happened.
That is correct. You may redo any given moment as many times as you like. But should you be slain, your own personal timeline shall reach its terminus. Remember this well.
I will.
There is also a favor we'd like to ask of you.
What is it?
We ask that you not speak of the White Chronicle to anyone, no matter how close your ties to them may be.
Nothing good will come of the existence of the Chronicle coming to light.
I think I understand. People would fight for this power if they knew it existed. That much is clear. But what about the original owner? I got the White Chronicle from my superior. It's hard to believe he doesn't know about all this.
Even so, you mustn't speak of it. We cannot tell you why.
What are you hiding?
I'm sorry, but some things must remain obscured for now. There is good reason for that. One of the restrictions on the Chronicle is that we aren't allowed to side with anyone.
Some secrets must be kept in order to protect you. That is the most we can divulge right now. Though we will remain here to offer our guidance to you, you must be the one who decides to change history.
I understand why you may be suspicious of our motives, but make no mistake, without your power, the world will assuredly meet its demise.
Please, Stocke. We will do anything we can to guide you on your quest.
Fine then. You might be hiding something from me, but I'll play along. I'll use the White Chronicle to change history, and not breathe a word of it to anyone. How's that?
Excellent. I'm glad you agree.
Well then, Stocke. Until we meet again.
at a loss. What would you do, Ernst?
Pardon my intrusion.
I'll be right there. Mother!
What is it now, Erica? I took time out of my busy schedule for this, so it better be important.
Mother, when can I expect a response regarding the employment program I proposed recently?
Ah yes, that. The proposal has been rejected. From what Selvon tells me, it is entirely too costly.
But Mother, consider the future of our nation. Employment will be granted to those who have lost their jobs. Lives will be enriched. Funding is necessary, of course, but a few cutbacks here in the palace should be quite plenty.
Cutbacks? But everything here is essential to my well-being.
And what of the people who sacrificed their lives to ensure that well-being? Continuing to live here without even acknowledging their pain is a shameful way to rule.
Child, you fail to understand. The citizens yearn to be in the presence of we exalted royals. That is why they toil so. Our lives of luxury are not a privilege, but a genuine duty of the Granorg royal family. Selvon assures me of such.
Mother, please listen! The duty of the Granorg royal family is to save the world by performing...
How tiresome. I don't have a thought to spare for such drivel. If you wish to avoid upsetting my retainers, I advise you drop the matter. After all, you wouldn't want to meet the same end as your brother, would you? Prince Ernst never was very bright. The kingdom could have been his if only he hadn't chosen to defy his father's wishes. Then again, I suppose I can't complain. That is the reason I sit atop the throne now. The one respect in which your brother's actions worked in Granorg's favor.
Mother... You failed to recognize the heavy responsibility that accompanies leadership over Granorg.
It is exactly that responsibility that calls for my steady hand. Such matters are still far too much for a child like yourself.
That seemed rather heated. Is everything all right, my queen?
Pay it no heed, Selvon. But my, dealing with children can be so vexing.
Indeed. The fault lies not with you, Queen Protea.
Of course it doesn't. It shall be my rule that brings Granorg into a new dawn of prosperity.
I should have known. My words cannot reach her. If this goes on, Granorg will be in trouble. If only I were more like Ernst.
Lady Erica.
There's no other choice. I have to do this.
So, you made it back alive. I expected greatness from you, and greatness you have given me.
Ice? What are you doing here?
They told me my best agent was in critical condition. How can I get any work done in my office while you're here in such a state? I told you before, you're one of my best boys. much about our situation has changed while you slept. The Granorg army invading Lasville Hills has been driven back. Not only that, but we even managed to take back the sand fortress at the border.
Impressive progress.
All of it thanks to the intel you brought back for us. We've finally proven our worth in the eyes of the military. It ought to keep our detractors off our backs, for a while at any rate.
One can only hope.
Stocke, my boy, can't you at least act a little happier? Or does it hurt too much to give so much as a smile?
You should know by now, I'm not one for merriment.
Ah, well, as long as you have your health.
Let me guess. You have my next assignment for me.
You always have been so astute. That's right. There is a job I'd like to ask you to take on. Come around to my office later.
And what of Marco and Rainey?
I put them on leave. The last mission was rather a strain on them after all. But they seem to have taken a liking to you, and they're looking forward to your return. I plan on assigning them as your subordinates on the next mission as well.
I see.
By the way, Stocke, did the White Chronicle prove useful? Well...
Yes, as a lucky charm, just as you said. Heaven knows we needed luck on that mission. That's the only reason I can see for us coming back in one piece.
I see. So nothing, happened?
Such as?
All right. I'll let you hang on to the White Chronicle for a while longer. I'm sure you could use a lucky charm on your missions from here on out. If you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're back on your feet, come around to my office.
Odd that he asked so directly about the White Chronicle. It certainly saved us, but is that really why Heiss gave it to me? Or was there another reason? He's impossible to read. I'll have to tread lightly. I may need to put some distance between us before long.
Stocke, you're finally up!
Sonia.
I thought you were done for when I saw Marco and Rainey carrying your body into the city. But I guess I should have known better than that. You train way too much for that to happen.
Spare me the exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating. You could have died out there, Stocke. You and Rosh need to start thinking more about yourselves and less about your missions. Our entire army operates the same way. Everyone's ready to risk their lives for Alistel. What about the people back home who care for you, though? Does it not give you pause?
I'm sorry if I worried you, but this is my job. If I don't take up this mantle, Alistel will never hold a candle to the might of Granorg.
I realize that. I might as well be talking to Rosh right now. You two have always been so hard-headed.
Speaking of Rosh, where is he?
Up with Lieutenant General Raoul. He's being appointed commanding officer for a new brigade of fresh cadets. He said he'd be down here shortly to visit if you're hoping to see him. Can I help you? What are you doing?
Sonia, run!
What's this black glow?
Stocke!
Talk about a nasty surprise. What's going on down here?
Rosh!
Are you two okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, I'm all right.
What about you, Stocke? You look like you're healing nicely.
I am.
What division are you with? How dare you turn your sword against a fellow soldier? Huh? What was the... Whoa! What the hell just happened?
He turned to sand.
What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but...
You don't think this was Granorg's doing, do you?
No. Something about it seems strange. A professional assassin would have acted far quicker.
True. And then there's the way he died.
The Sand Plague, most likely. I've read about it before, but this is my first time seeing it up close. It's just like the reports. It causes people to turn into sand.
Huh. I'd always dismissed it as some old wives' tale.
Seems real enough to me. But how could a person just disintegrate like that?
It starts with the essence of life, mana, which is found in all living things. They say that when one loses their mana, they turn to sand.
They don't just die?
That's right. The order is reversed in the case of the Sand Plague. Normally, after a person dies, mana flows out of their body. But that soldier was still alive when his mana left him. That's why he turned to sand.
So basically, the Sand Plague drains a person's mana.
Seems so. I have no idea why that would happen, though.
Think it's connected to the desertification somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. Though, at this point, nobody knows what's causing the desertification either. They say it began sometime near the fall of the Old Empire over a century ago. But did the collapse cause the desertification? Or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers. What's gonna happen to the continent?
There's no knowing that. For now, let's just try to do what we can to make a difference.
You're right. Well, I should be getting back to work. Oh, and by the way, we shouldn't tell anyone about this.
Why do you say that?
Boss's orders. You know Fennel next door, right? When I told him what happened, he was pretty adamant that we keep it under wraps.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, back to work for me. You two can stick around here as long as you like.
Hey, Stocke. How would you feel about joining up with my brigade? It'll be just like how it was before Heist started up Special Intelligence.
Why now of all times?
I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need more than that. I need one I know I can trust. It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around.
So you mean for me to quit my current post under Heist?
You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from the SI to his command. We can take your subordinates along with you too. That'll be no problem.
But can you sway Heist?
That, I don't know. But he'll either be convinced or coerced. Lieutenant General Raoul will see to that. Look, this is your decision. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do.
What now? Wait, that's... Rosh. He's dead. And... is that me with him? I killed Rosh? That's impossible. Stop this. Please. Don't show me such things.
I can see the hesitation all over your face. I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
Do I stay with Heiss, or join up with Rosh's brigade? This isn't a decision I can make lightly. Huh? What's that book doing here? Is it calling to me? I suppose I do still have some questions for those two. Maybe I should head back to Historia. You two.
Hello, Stocke. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you.
I have a question for you as well. A moment ago, I saw a future where I kill Rosh. What was that about?
Please, calm yourself, Stocke. That vision is precisely why we chose to summon you here.
You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Rosh's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. And this is the primary juncture at which you may do so.
What do you mean? Don't tell me. Does history branch again here?
Correct. You are quite sharp, Stocke. Now, look upon the path forward.
This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here.
Which means what?
Your decision now will have a profound effect on history. If you ever want to revisit that decision, you will be able to return to this very moment.
So the choice I'm about to make is an important one then.
That's right. Whether to align yourself with Heiss or Rosh is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the brigade with Rosh will change your life.
Heiss clearly knows what the White Chronicle is capable of. He's the one who gave it to me, after all. I'm not sure why he chose to do so, though. That may be reason enough to part ways with him.
Many potential paths lay before you at this moment. Make a decision, explore its consequences, and search for possibilities. That is the power bestowed upon you by the White Chronicle.
So I shouldn't waste time thinking. I need to act. Is that it?
We are not saying you should make your decisions carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history, without anyone finding you out, that's your true mission.
A fitting aim for an agent like myself. I want to know one thing, though.
What is it?
What's the point of all this? At first, my only goal here was saving Marco and Rainey. Yet now you claim the White Chronicle is meant to bring about the true history. What is this history you speak of? I assume it has little to do with my own personal gain. I have to wonder. What will happen if I do nothing?
The world will perish.
What?
It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction.
By now, you must surely have noticed the inevitable ruin the desertification brings. It is the underlying root of this horrible war, and what will bring it to an end as well. If its merciless advance remains unchecked, man's battle over arable land will rage on. And the result will be total extinction.
You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish.
Countless possibilities fade into the darkness. Yet there exists a razor-thin path of light. You must find it.
I understand. I'll do what I can for now.
That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history.
I suppose I don't have much choice when you put it like that.
There is still one more thing we must tell you.
Your journey will be hard. You will not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your comrades through the nodes.
You can do that?
Oh yes. But we will require mana crystals to use this power. Choose the moments you use our healing wisely.
I have here some mana crystals. Take them with you.
Thank you. I'll be sure to use them carefully.
We will always be close by, watching over you. Until we meet again, Stocke.
Hey, Stocke, you have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team or stay with Ice?
Rosh, I'm thinking of joining your brigade.
That's good to hear. To tell you the truth, I wasn't confident I could handle training all the rookies myself. I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm going to inform Lieutenant General Raoul of your decision. He should get all the paperwork set in motion.
Dear children of Alistel, I have come bearing the word of the Prophet Noah.
Please!
Blessed are you, beloved children of the Prophet Noah. Hush now. Untainted believers in the light, I will now reveal to you all the message entrusted to me by the Prophet Noah.
Oh!
The Prophet Noah has spoken. Now is the hour when the melted snow shall water the sandy soil.
Huh?
The land of Alistel is embraced by snow-capped mountains where the high gods dwell. If there are any who yearn for peace, the snows shall melt, and the deserts will have succor. In truth, the melted snow refers to you, the people.
Oh!
blessed children of the frigid lands of Alistel, you will descend upon the tainted land of Granorg and purify it. That is the Prophet's most devout wish. This too, as the Prophet Noah foreseen. The source of the taint is the olden kingdom of Granorg. Festering at the heart of this source is the evil enthroned there.
Ah! That's right!
The Prophet believes in you. He has seen the children of the pure melted snow, ridding the land of these impurities. He knows that the power of each of Alistel's children will add to this crusade's success.
That's right!
Ah!
Oh!
Go forth, my children. The waters of the pure melted snow shall rid the world of this evil.
That's right!
Ah!
Do not forget, the melted snow shall also nourish this parched world.
Oh!
In the Prophet Noah's holy name, our salvation begins now!
Hooray!
Yeah!
Ah!
Melted snow, huh? No matter how often I see your theatrics, General Hugo, they never cease to amaze. We'll be seeing a bump in the ranks of the enlisted men soon, I expect. He's certainly comfortable in the role of the Prophet's mouthpiece. But if he doesn't keep his wits about him, someday he'll find that...
Lieutenant General Raoul, sir. May I come in?
Of course. The door's unlocked.
Excuse me, sir. I know you must be busy.
Think nothing of it. So, what brings you here?
It's the matter of the adjutant for my brigade. I think I may have mentioned it.
Oh, Stocke. Yes, I remember. Did he see things your way?
Yes, sir. He said he wants to, he plans to accept the proposal to join my brigade.
Rosh, it's just me. You can relax a little. You don't have to act differently around me. It makes things easier between us. And besides, I know it's not your style. Then again, if you continue to rise through the ranks, you'll need to act more like a leader.
I see. Anyway, that's the long and the short of it. Stocke will be my adjutant.
All right. The documents are already prepared, so I'll get them to personnel right away.
Do you think Heiss is going to be okay with this? Technically, you'll be taking Stocke from under his nose.
You have a point there. But the lack of skilled officers in our army is a real problem. And Heiss's Special Intelligence Group has no official sanction, let alone veto power.
Do I remember right that he created it without permission when he first came here?
You do indeed. Plus, Stocke was a military man for a year before Heiss formed Special Intelligence. With the SI still an unofficial outfit, on paper, Stocke is still a soldier. When you think about it that way, it's only natural for him to be recalled. There's no reason to let Heiss hog the top talent for his unofficial pet projects. Though I suppose it's his pet project that saved Alistel more than once.
I see what you're saying. But, official documentation aside, do you think Heiss will take this lying down?
Don't worry, he's no fool. Present him with an unshakable argument, and he won't press the point. Instead, he'll find a less direct means of getting even. But you knew that going in, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought as much. There's no way he'd let go that easily.
That sort of thing is part and parcel of any big organization. It's the nature of society. Just tread lightly.
Yes, sir.
Well then, shall we talk of something else? You know, headquarters has given the order for your brigade to go into action.
Do they understand that my brigade is made of fresh meat? They're all civilians. None of them had ever touched a weapon until just recently.
They understand, yes.
All right. Stocke will be with us. I'm sure we'll make it through.
A fine attitude. You seem to have a lot of faith in Stocke.
He has some personality quirks, but to my knowledge, his skills are unparalleled.
Maybe so. I look forward to seeing what he can do. Rosh, looks like we'll be playing the part of the melted snow.
Sorry?
You didn't hear General Hugo's speech?
Oh, you mean when he delivered the Prophet Noah's proclamation? The cheers were deafening.
It was indeed a stirring speech. We'll be drowning in enlisted men once more. It'll be as if the snow from the mountaintop suddenly melted.
I'll do my best to bring them back alive. That's my job.
Well said. Now then, let's go over the details of your mission.
What do you think's up with this transfer to a new brigade? It's a far cry from the SI. And we'll be working under Stocke.
It seems the people officially in charge did some reshuffling of personnel. It came down from the army, so I'd guess General Hugo or Lieutenant General Raoul was involved.
Probably right. Heist would have said something. Seems like a crazy way to do things, doesn't it?
Who can say? They decide, we obey. I feel sorry for Heist, but we should do our best in our new brigade.
Yeah. Whatever department we're in, we're still working to protect Alistel.
Oh, that reminds me. Our new captain, Rosh, was it? He's a friend of yours, isn't he, Stocke?
Yes. This was some time ago, but back when I was in the army, we fought side by side.
An old friend of yours, eh? I wonder what he's like.
Oh, Captain!
Hey, you're the guy Stocke was talking to the other day. Oh, you're the new captain, huh?
The nerve of you, speaking to your captain like that.
It's okay. I'm not really one for formalities anyway.
But Captain, you have to set a good example for the brigade.
Come on, let's discuss the mission. I may as well say, we've already got marching orders. Our destination is the Alma Mine in the Western Mountains.
A mine?
Located west of Lasville Hills. It's a strategic location that passes through the mountain into Granorg territory. And it seems it's been invaded. Our mission is to drive Granorg out of the mine.
Granorg's side should have been sealed.
It used to be. But apparently they blew open the seal and forced their way in.
That's rather reckless, setting off explosives at an old mine. Why would they do such a thing?
Because of the Sand Fortress. You've heard that Alistel took it back recently? If Granorg wants to attack us, they have to capture the Sand Fortress first. But that's easier said than done. It's well fortified and takes a lot of planning and effort. So they're eyeing the Alma Mine as an alternate route, one that gets around the Sand Fortress.
I see. By the way, who's that with you?
Oh, right. You already heard that my brigade is composed of new cadets. He's sort of the leader of the fresh faces.
My name's Keel, sir. I've heard a lot about you from Captain Rush.
He's always wanted to be in the army. He visited all the time just to watch us train. I eventually got to know him, so I told him about you.
I'm great at fencing. Well, sword dancing, technically. But the captain told me he knew someone who was much better with a sword.
Me, I assume.
Yes, sir. I'll train hard to someday be as good as you, Sergeant.
Well, Stocke, how's it feel to be someone's role model? You're not as shady a guy as you think.
If you say so, sure. Good to meet you, Keel.
The honor's all mine.
If the chance comes up, I'd like to see these sword skills of yours. Particularly the sword dancing you mentioned.
Of course, sir. I'd be honored to, Sergeant.
Also, the sergeant is a bit much. Just call me Stocke.
But that wouldn't be proper. No, I have to call you Sergeant, Sergeant.
Looks like the introductions went great. See? I was right to make you my adjutant. The thing is, I'm sorry to put this on you, but I need you to be the vanguard of this brigade. None of these new soldiers have any combat experience. I need trained men in the vanguard.
So that's why Mark and I were reassigned here.
I see your point. It's the best way to keep casualties to a minimum.
I'll join in as well anytime you need my help. Just say the word. The squad led by Keel will be directly behind us providing support. Not just for that, though. I also want to give them a chance to see you guys in action.
I'll try real hard not to be a burden.
All right, let's get going. Oh, and about our equipment. The Army didn't give us any. We got this instead. You know and I know it's not much, but let's keep that to ourselves. Stop by the weapon shop and use your judgment on what we'll need. Anyway, let's get going.
Thank you very much. By the way...
The mercenary country in the desert. Officially it's neutral, but they've lent many soldiers to both Alistel and Granorg.
That's correct. Yes. Thank you very much. I'll be counting on you.
What is it?
A messenger. You should head to the recruitment center before they close.
Listen.
Why don't I show you what Alistel can do?
Yeah.
I guess that was a successful recruitment.
Sir. Let's finish this quick. Here goes!
Thunder! Did you really think you could beat me?
Are you hurt? I can heal you.
Excuse me.
You got this!
I was pretty useful, right? Okay. Yeah, we won! Let's finish this quick. Here goes!
That about does it.
Yes.
Here goes!
Thunder!
Hip hip hooray!
Awesome teamwork!
the upper hand. Here goes!
Did you really think you could beat me?
Yeah.
Come on, see if you like something.
Okay. Here goes!
That about does it.
Let's do this.
Here goes!
Did you really think you could beat me? Did we surprise you?
Here goes!
That ought to do it.
Let's do this.
We did it. Okay, let's push onward.
Hello. That's us, all right. But who are you? All right, that should be helpful. How's it looking?
Let's see.
Selvan. He's the brains supporting Diaz from the shadows, isn't he? This is more complicated than I thought. We absolutely can't fail this mission, or we'll be in deep trouble.
Indeed.
What do you mean?
Let's see.
Yes.
Well then.
This is bad. We need to make a move before the enemy gets their footing. But we can't even get inside.
Seriously. Not only that, but Selvan's troops are on the move. We should go see what shape the entrance is in. Damn, it's sealed shut.
Excuse me.
I heard the gist of it from the agent. But more importantly, has a scout been sent out yet? That's not good. Even if we sent someone out now, and he did manage to acquire explosives, it'd be dusk. But without those explosives, we're pretty much sitting ducks.
Captain Rush, don't we have the thaw machines with us? I could move the rock single-handedly with those things.
Do you really think they'd keep such expensive weaponry in a hole like this?
Of course not. I, just wanted to ride a thaw machine, just once in my life.
Well, if you're interested, they're produced in Alistel's lab by an engineer named Fennel. Regardless, we have to focus on our current problem. Even my gauntlet is useless here.
If we can't go any further, why don't we just ambush them here? If their goal is to get inside Alistel territory, they'll have to come through here anyway.
Generally speaking, an ambush would give us the upper hand. Stocke, what do you think?
Let's ambush them. We can't spare a single soldier to be out on a wild goose chase. And taking the lack of training that soldiers like Kiel have into account, it's a good plan.
You're right. An ambush would be an efficient way to make sure we're ready for Selvan's troops. Okay, Kiel, you heard the man? Gear up the brigade.
Right away, Captain.
You've returned, Stocke.
Ambushing the enemy was a good idea, but your timing wasn't so good. You ended up getting attacked from two sides.
It's not impossible to take back the Sand Fortress. However, the world will turn to sand by the time you can accomplish it.
You're going to have to go back in time to reverse this mistake. Stocke, you must use Historia.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
Hello. Damn, it's sealed shut.
No. An ambush would be too time-consuming. Perhaps we should...
Well, Stocke, it looks like you're between a rock and a hard place.
You two? That means...
We have something to tell you.
We feel the presence of the Chronicle, one who wields the same power as you.
What do you mean? Are you telling me there's another Chronicle?
That's right, there is. It's called the Black Chronicle.
Then someone else out there is wielding it just like I do.
Indeed. And its owner is throwing this history into disarray.
What? How is that possible?
The Black Chronicle grants the same special power, and it's being used to cause harm to you.
But why? What's the angle?
We don't really know.
You mean to tell me that even the residents of Historia are blind to something?
It's not as though we're omniscient. We can't see into the hearts of the wielders of the Chronicles.
I see. Well, let's take a step back here. Our mission is at a standstill because the explosives were never delivered. And you're telling me that this is all the doing of whoever wields the Black Chronicle?
Correct. The merchant was killed by the owner of the other Chronicle. And in doing so, history has been misaligned.
What can I do then? Should I go back in time?
Well, yes and no.
To be precise, you would need to go back in time to the other history. Because sometimes, even going back in time isn't enough to solve the problem. And when that's the case, you can resort to going back to the other history's timeline.
The two histories are bound to the same world. The hearts and minds of its people are shared. Thus, the actions we take in one time reverberate in the other. Take the merchant, for example. He was killed in the other history, and now his death is affecting this one.
So what you're saying is, if I save him in the other history, he'll be alive in this one. And that would mean the explosives will get delivered. Am I on the right track here?
Correct. You've just spoken to the field agent. After that, he went somewhere else. This action must be affecting the other history.
You should search for incidents in the other history that may be linked to this situation. Especially if you are scheduled to meet him. You have to pay close attention to detail.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
You're sure to find yourself in similar situations from here on out. The past and the present. Two timelines. You will pass between them as necessary, in order to guide history in the right direction.
I have a feeling that will keep me busy.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll manage.
Well, until we meet again.
Sergeant Stocke? Sir?
Hey, what are you mumbling about?
It's nothing. Don't mind me.
Well, if you were figuring out a way to get a hold of those explosives, keep going. Just try not to scare my men when you do it. So, got any ideas?
No, not yet.
What do you make of that soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but...
Hey, Stocke. You have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team, or stay with Heis?
Rosh. I'm sorry. But I'm going to continue working under Heis.
I see. Oh, I'm disappointed. But it's your choice. To be honest, I really could have used your support. I want you on my team, Stocke. But if that's the path you choose, I'll respect your decision. Good luck, buddy. I'll be awaiting your return.
This way.
I've been waiting for you, Stocke. What's the matter? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing.
Ah, all right then. To business. The job this time is to apprehend a certain person. You're still convalescing, but it shouldn't be a challenge.
A certain person, eh? Who is it we're talking about?
His name is Vlad. He's the leader of a rebel faction who opposes the Prophet Noah.
A rebel faction? General Hugo requested this, didn't he? Everyone in Alistel is at the beck and call of the Prophet.
A man in my position has nothing to say about that. But it's true. Faith in the Prophet Noah is the fuel that drives this nation. And we can ill afford to condone anyone who'd throw a wrench into the works. Does that not satisfy you?
No, that's fine. Tell me more about this Vlad.
We haven't found out what he looks like yet, but we do know something of his movements.
Set some bait, have you?
They're nothing special, as rebel factions go. From what I've heard, there's a similar resistance in Granorg. Theirs seems to be giving them a great deal of trouble. Ours, on the other hand, poses little threat. They fall quickly into our traps.
So where am I headed?
Start at the item store in the First Ward. The owner there is one of my informants. Find out anything he knows about Vlad, and take whatever measures you deem appropriate.
You want me to capture him, not kill him?
They mean very little in the greater scheme of things, but we can learn much from them.
Understood. I'll begin at once.
Very much.
And here I am. Tell me what you know about Vlad, and I'll take it from there. How will I know him? All right. I'll be on the lookout for a robed man. Got it. Thanks.
Whoa.
They...
Welcome.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good day.
Are you Vlad? I'm to bring you in.
Yeah.
Shut up. I couldn't care less. My mission is to apprehend you, and that's what I intend to do. I thought I told you to shut up.
I won't lose. Too slow! No! Take this! It's finally over.
Yeah, that's enough out of you. You can shoot your mouth off in an interrogation cell.
Damn it.
That was amazing, Stocke. I'd never have guessed you were still on the mend. If you can handle a sword that well, you should have no problem getting back to work.
What are you two doing here?
We were called as backup in case anything happened. But you handled it yourself just fine. We'll be waiting back at Heiss's office.
All right. I'll see you there.
There you are, Stocke. Heiss is waiting in his office.
That was a marvelous display you put on.
So, what did we manage to wring from him?
Yes, you should know. They were hatching a plot to plunder the army's supply of explosives. The shipment was originally meant for use at Alma Mine. I assume they have less savory intentions for the explosives. Well, the rebels are weak and few in number. We can easily foil their plots before they start. The real problem here is if the explosives don't reach Alma Mine.
If the explosives don't reach their destination in time, repercussions would be severe.
That's it in a nutshell.
Then, am I tasked with preventing the heist?
No, I already have an agent dealing with that. I had a more delicate mission in mind for you.
Tell me more.
I won't mince words here. This mission stands a chance of putting an end to our long war against Granorg. There's no one else I can trust with such a vital mission. No one but you, Stocke.
What's the objective?
You will begin by heading to Granorg. More than that, I can't say now. The situation changes hourly. Once the final order is given, you'll be contacted on site. It may seem like a roundabout way of doing things, but such are the difficulties of the mission.
Very well.
To start, you'll have to update yourself with the current best way to enter Granorg territory. Then, you'll liaise with our border agent at Lasville Hills. He's on another mission in the Alma mine now, but he'll come to Lasville Hills when he's done.
If it's a simple border crossing, wouldn't we just pass through the Sand Fortress? I don't see the need to pick up any special intel for that.
And if I told you that the Sand Fortress is on the verge of being recaptured by the enemy?
Is that true?
It's an old story now with any border stronghold. We capture it, the enemy takes it back, and we reclaim it again in an endless cycle. Control of the Sand Fortress is too fluid to be reliable for this mission.
Hence the need for the most current information. I see.
You'll rendezvous with the contact near the bridge at Lasville Hills. Wait there. He'll come to you.
All right.
Oh, and I said this earlier when we met in the medical facility. But you'll have those two along as your subordinates for this mission again. It's a difficult mission, and you'll need to work together to accomplish it.
Looks like we're in the same boat again, Stocke.
Let's make this another success.
Sounds good.
We'll wait for you outside the castle. Please excuse us, Heiss.
I'll be expecting as much from you as I did before.
We'll do our best to live up to your expectations, sir.
I suspect that in the course of your mission, you'll learn the truth about this continent.
Excuse me? He's gathering info on that one of our objectives.
No, but it would hardly be a waste of your time to find out. Once you know, you'll feel that it was better for you to have discovered it. So, that's something to look forward to. That will be all. Prepare yourselves first, then head to the bridge at Lasville Hills.
Understood.
I heard you're going to Granorg. Aren't you pushing your luck a little too far with this one? It's the heart of the enemy's territory, for goodness sake.
I know the risks.
No, I don't think you do. Remember who's headquartered there. Queen Protea's two personal attendants, major figures in Granorg's military.
Diaz and Selva, right?
On one hand, you have the Court Knight Diaz, their most active commander. And on the other, the scholar Selva, with an iron grip on their parliament. Plus, Palomedes, the executioner, Diaz's right-hand man, is supposed to be there too. Going to Granorg is putting yourself amongst the wolves. Nobody would do that unless they were willing to throw their life away.
I won't necessarily come into direct conflict with them.
But there's no way to guarantee that. If you were to be found out, not even you could wriggle your way free of that.
Rosh, this is hardly the first dangerous mission I've taken, and I've never gone about any of them intending to get myself killed.
Can you promise me you won't become another casualty of this damn war? Stocke, come on. How long are you gonna keep working for Heiss? I don't know what's gotten into him. He's been at odds with the army all the time lately. I worry sometimes that he's just using you. Do yourself a favor, man. Come back to the army. Let's work together, just like we used to.
Even if Heiss is using me, it's my call to make, not yours. Besides, it's all the same to me if I'm working for the army or for SI. I'll do whatever job comes down for me if it's for the sake of Alistel. That's all.
Even if it leads to your death.
Rosh, why are you so hung up on that? You're a soldier. You knew what we were in for when we signed up.
Right, of course. But Stocke, it's been barely any time at all since you nearly died at Lasville Hills. I sensed the stink of death on you, and my premonition almost came true. Maybe this time it really will. Damn it! I'm trying as hard as I can, and you...
Rosh, don't.
Sonia, I don't mean to be rude, but stay out of this. This is between us two.
Well, from my perspective, you seem to be projecting your worries onto him.
You always seem to know just how to hit where it hurts.
I'm worried about Stocke too, but...
Hey, I wasn't done with you.
I'm touched by your concern, but I'm not planning to treat this as a suicide mission. I'm just doing what's necessary for my country.
So that's the last word as far as you're concerned, huh? I'm gonna hold you to that.
Feel free.
Honestly, why do we put our lives on the line like this for the sake of the job?
It's because that's the only way there is. For you and him.
You've returned, Stocke. You have chosen a path which diverges from your friends, but your paths will cross again someday. I'm certain of it. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Finally found you! There's no mistaking the feel of ancient magic. Yep, an A+. May I chat with you a bit? Hello?
I'd appreciate knowing who you are before we speak.
Oh my, you're right. I guess I get an F in manners, huh? My name is Nemesia. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm studying the continent of Vainqueur's history. And the central topic of my research is the fallen empire.
So, you're a historian, huh? What could a scholar like yourself want with a soldier?
Well, you were just using ancient magic, weren't you?
Magic? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, wrong answer. You can play the dunce, but you can't school a scholar. I'm a historian, after all. I know these things. Now, let me guess. You just so happen to have a relic left behind by the Lost Empire. Well, true or false?
Sorry, but I'm not obliged to tell you that.
That's precisely what someone would say if they did have it. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Cross my heart and hope to die.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Now, are we done here?
My, aren't you obstinate? I guess you get an F. Too bad. I suppose that's all the time we have for today. But take note, because this is going to appear on your test. Sink or swim, the owner of such a relic is fated to be swallowed by the swelling tides of history. I'm certain we'll meet again somewhere, or perhaps somewhen. We'll talk more there, or then.
Stocke, you're late. Were you talking with Heiss?
It wasn't important.
Huh. Oh, by the way, Marco's still in the shop. I guess he wants to make sure we're prepared.
What are you doing then?
I've been waiting here for you. If I went in there too, who knows how long you might have been lost.
I see. Thank you for your consideration, Rainey.
Oh, I mean, it was nothing.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
What? Mark?
What? Why are you so jumpy?
It's nothing.
Okay. Say, Stocke, are we going to Granorg right away?
If you want to get some equipment, you should do it now. Once we leave Alistel, we won't be able to go shopping for a while.
I'll think about it.
Excuse me! Ooh! I know! Excuse me! Thanks! Uh-huh! Thanks! Bye-bye! Hey!
What's the problem?
Thank you!
Are you the botanist? Your children asked me to help you. Oh, I don't mind. Now, what can I do? I need to know what's wrong if I'm going to help. Indeed.
Yes.
So you want me to find out how to make them grow? Do you have any clues? right. If I ever go there, I'll ask around.
Oh!
Welcome! Yes. Thank you very much.
Here goes! Here goes!
That about does it. Okay, let's push onward.
Here goes!
Yeah, we won!
Is this near the place we're supposed to contact the agent?
Yeah. Where is he?
We might be on the wrong side of the bridge. Look.
Oh, there's a clearing on the other side, too. Doubt many people would pass by over there now that I think about it. Maybe that's our spot.
Yeah. Let's head south. We should be able to cross the river there.
Here goes!
How does it?
Are you hurt? I can heal you.
Let's do this.
We did it.
We got the upper hand. Here goes.
That ought to do it.
We're here. This is the meeting place, right?
I hope so. I'll be annoyed if it was the other side after all. But no worries. We'll notice if someone shows up over there.
Nobody yet.
Maybe we're too early.
No. If anything, I think we're late. Oh well. Let's wait.
Oh, this is ridiculous! What's going on?
It's been 3 hours. He's awfully late.
Hey, Stocke. Why don't we meet him at Alma Mine instead of waiting around here?
Wait a second, wouldn't that be a bad idea? Granted, that's where Heist said the agent would be coming from. But what if we accidentally missed each other?
Jeez, you're such a pill. And what if the agent's in hot water at Alma Mine? Then we're really in trouble. If we go to him, maybe we could help out.
There's no telling when the agent will be here. It's possible he's run into trouble. We should head to Alma Mine.
Exactly.
It is rather worrying. All right, I'll go along with whatever you say, Stocke.
Then come on, let's go. The sooner the better. What the?
Alma Mine is on fire?
I had no idea the fight was this bad. What's going on, Mark?
I don't know. We can hardly meet the agent in the middle of all this. What should we do, Stocke?
It's too late to get to Granorg by any other route. Let's join the Alistel army and break through here.
Got it.
Come on, guys.
You've returned, Stocke.
Despite Granorg's loss at Alma Mine, they seem to have become even stronger as a military, with Queen Protea at the center.
How was Queen Protea able to accomplish this? And what can you do at Granorg? These things are yet to be revealed in the shadows of your choices.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Let's wait a little while longer. This is the location he specified. Even if we run into him at Alma Mine, he might not accept us as fellow agents. Remember, we left behind anything that might blow our cover.
Yeah, well, if you say so. New plan! Keep waiting!
You only ever listen to Stocke.
So? Or are you suddenly against this, Mark?
That's not what I meant.
Yes.
Who's there?
Oh.
I don't think so. But that aside, tell us what you've learned.
Indeed.
No! Then how are we supposed to get to Granorg? Wait, what about Alma Mine? I've heard there's a path through it. What? Then what do we do? If the Sand Fortress and Alma Mine are both out, how else do we get to Granorg?
Yes. Yes.
Nice. He knew this would happen. Understood. You're right. The Sand Fortress is the slightly better option. We'll go through there on our way to Granorg. Tell Heiss.
Yes. Farewell.
Here goes!
We did it.
Yes! We should finish this quick.
Here goes!
Thunder!
Yeah!
What'd you think about that?
We should finish this quick.
Here goes!
Thunder!
Yeah, we won! I'm glad you're here, Stocke.
End of the line, you two. Hey! Bro!
Bro! Loud and clear.
Hurts!
It's do or die.
This'll do the trick!
We're gonna do it! Here I go!
I can't go on! Now then. Me lose? No way!
It's finally over.
Damn it all! Hey!
Stocke.
Huh. Hurts! Loud and clear.
What an annoying duo. But at least we got the job done.
Hello!
Think nothing of it. We were just passing by.
My name's Tarkin.
Mine? Are you the one with supplies for the Alistel army?
That's correct.
Explosives, huh?
Oh?
Maybe you're right. Let's hear it.
Bombs, huh? Sounds like fun.
That's correct.
I see. That's interesting.
That's correct.
Way to go, Stocke. That's a good skill to have. But it's not really my style, you know?
Yeah, everyone's inept at something or another.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm just too lazy to memorize those instructions, that's all. It's not like I couldn't do it. Got that?
Yes.
We'll see what we can do. Let's go.
If we head west, we can cross the Lasville Hills.
Hello. That's us, all right. But who are you? Yes. All right, that should be...
Now, let's send out scouts. We can't ignore the possibility that the forces coming here are just a diversion. It would be more prudent to strike swiftly than to engage them in a prolonged ambush.
You're right. It would be foolish to think they'd send their entire army to Alma Mine.
And the merchant can't be far.
You seem confident of that. Very well. Keel, select a few men from the brigade to do a thorough search of the area. The merchant could be close, but he more than likely got lost.
Right away, Captain! The explosives are here!
Even faster than I thought. Stocke was right on the money. Now we can go in. Permission granted, soldier. Let's go over the details of the mission once more. We have reason to believe that Granorg's forces are infiltrating this mine. Our job is to find and annihilate them.
Captain!
They won't be able to send a huge force into a cramped mine, so I doubt there's too many of them. But don't let your guard down. This will be your first battle.
Right?
Yeah! Captain?
No, it's nothing. Prepare to begin the mission. Everyone must stick together at all times inside the mine. Whatever happens, under no circumstances should you go off alone. We'll leave a detachment here to guard the entrance. If the enemy should happen to reach this point, they must be stopped at all costs. That's all from me. Anything to add, Stocke?
You all know what Captain Rosh's top priority is. It's to bring you all back to Alistel alive. Don't act rashly. Just believe in your captain and give it your all. You do that, and Rosh and I won't let any of you die. Let's come home with a victory to show for it.
Yeah! It's go time! Let the Prophet Noah guide you! Yeah! Follow me, men!
I'd better not leave right now. What's the matter, Rainey?
It's nothing. But come on, we need to deal with the enemy as quick as we can.
I agree. Let's move on. Carefully.
That reminds me, supposedly there are goblins in this mine. We'll find ourselves facing them too. Don't go and let them get the best of you before we face the real enemy. Oh, and Keel? Your sword dancing is impressive, but it's not fit for combat. Don't get overconfident.
Understood.
Let's do this! Let's continue onward.
Let's finish this quick. Here goes. Here goes. Yeah, we won!
Shit. Was there a cave-in somewhere?
This is a pretty old mine.
I'm also nervous about what the enemy's up to. Keep your eyes open.
We should finish this quick. Make way!
Here goes!
Thunder! Did you really think you could beat me?
Is everyone all right?
Here we go!
We got the upper hand! Hip hip, hooray!
Come on!
This is looking bad! This will do the trick! Here goes!
What? We did it, Stocke! Hey, Captain? We've been all over this mine and haven't run into anything but goblins. Are Granorg's forces really here?
Yeah, I don't think there's been any mistake.
Okay.
What's with the sulking? Well, you seem to have a lot more pep when we left Alistel.
Oh, no! It's just... I feel a little let down. I thought transferring to the normal army would mean I'd see some action in a huge battle. Instead, I'm tromping around in a half-collapsed mine. I guess I never thought I'd be in a place like this again.
Again? Have you been on a mission like this before?
Rainy.
Quiet. I hear something.
You do? I don't hear any... Whoa! What the...
Damn. It's a cave-in.
How can you be so calm? Get moving! Don't just stand there! Damn it. This won't be easy to move. Hey! Are you guys okay? Yell if you can hear me!
Yes,
Any injuries?
sir. Captain!
Link up with the detachment we left at the entrance!
Captain!
We'll keep going and search for the enemy. Once you meet up with the others, do something about this passage so we can all regroup later.
Yes, sir. Hey!
I thought I was dead this time for sure.
This time?
Rainy.
Never mind. I just got a little freaked out.
Looks like we won't be able to get out for a while. Keel, you okay?
I'm fine, Captain.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Now that the tunnel is blocked, the enemy can't pass through to Alistel's side anymore. And the tunnel from here leads straight ahead. There's only one place they could be, really.
Where'd all this come from, Keel? You seem to really know your way around this place.
I actually used to work in a mine. Plus, I've been to Alma Mine before, so I know more or less how it's laid out.
That would explain it. I guess you can't judge by appearances. So you think if we go down this path, we'll find them?
I'd say so, yes.
Keel, I should warn you. It looks like we'll have to fight them off ourselves. I'd never order you to go first, of course. You'll be supporting us from the rear. But this will be a pretty grim situation for your first real battle. Are you up for it? If you're not sure of yourself...
I'll do it. Please, let me help. Might not be as good as you or the sergeant, but I'll still do my best.
Good. That's what I like to hear from my men. In that case, let's go on ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, we won!
Is everyone all right? Don't let up.
Here we go!
I was pretty useful, right?
We should finish this quick.
Here goes!
Yeah, we won!
Let's do this.
Here goes!
Make way!
Let's continue onward.
Let's finish this quick.
Look, there they are.
They must have used those explosives to blast open the entrance and get in.
The cave-in before was probably caused by the explosion. We used explosives on our side of the entrance first, but the cave-in happened much closer to this side.
Whoa, so wait. We almost got buried alive because of them?
Hey, could you keep it down a little? They'll hear us.
Oh, sorry.
There's more than I expected. Maybe more than we can handle. Any ideas, Stocke?
Well, let's try those explosives.
What? We do that, and we'll be buried alive for sure.
Actually, I think we'll be okay. Those explosives over there aren't as powerful. Not powerful enough to cause a collapse, anyway. But even a weaker explosive can make a great weapon.
Then that's what we'll do. At the very least, it ought to thin them out.
How do you make the most outlandish decisions with such a straight face? Then again, you've always been like that. Okay, we have our plan.
I think I see why this guy's Stocke's best friend now.
We'll handle igniting the explosives, you guys finish off the remaining soldiers.
All right.
Ready, Keel?
Yes, sir. This'll be my first time in a real fight.
Are you scared? It's okay. That's natural. Psych yourself up by giving a big yell from the pit of your stomach. Now let's get going.
Eat this! What?
Keel, time to cut loose!
Yes, sir! Can't get careless. Here goes!
How's this?
Too slow! There!
Here goes!
Take this!
How's this?
There!
Sorry.
Take this!
This is looking bad. Here goes.
How about this?
There!
This is looking bad. Oh, that was a close one. We did it!
Well done, Keel. You did great back there.
Thank you, sir. We'd never have pulled off such a bold plan without the two of you.
Come on, enough of that. You're embarrassing me.
Captain!
Ah, I see you've taken care of the boulders.
Yes, sir.
You've handled them already. Well done, everyone. Our first campaign couldn't have gone better. Now, this is the only loose end left. My orders are to seal the entrance, but...
Is there a problem with that?
Not really. It just feels like a waste. I'm wondering if we could use Granorg's plan here against them, mount a counteroffensive.
Oh, I see. You're right.
I wouldn't recommend it. They'll be watching for us to make a move like that.
You're right. If I came up with a plan that easily, they had to have thought of it first. Besides, this path is too narrow. A whole brigade would never be able to squeeze through. Fair enough. We seal this place just as ordered. That should do it.
But couldn't they just blast it open again?
We'll post a guard here, but I doubt they're dumb enough to try the same trick twice. In which case, mission complete. Let's head back to Alistel.
Now that it's over, it feels like it all ended too soon. Did we really just win our first victory?
Yeah. But
You're right. But our COs did all the heavy lifting.
Nonsense. You all did well. I may have been hoping for the best, but inside I was bracing for the worst. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome than this.
Captain.
But don't go thinking you're hardened vets just yet. Once we get home, you'll be going through some harsh training. There won't be any breaks. I'll run you all so hard, you'll wish you had died today. So you better be prepared.
I don't think so. Sergeant Stocke, thank you. What you said before the mission about not letting any of us die, it meant a whole lot to me. Thank you very much, sir.
Sure.
It's over already?
It is. You two did well in there. Let's go back to Alistel.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to rest here a while longer. You go on ahead, Stocke.
All right.
There were some bumps along the way, but that went well. I think we can get through this even if we're not part of Special Intelligence anymore.
Probably. I was surprised the other guys were so green, though. That's why I froze up. I had no clue that's how it was gonna turn out.
That's not the only reason you froze up, is it, Rainey?
Huh?
It's because of where we are. The Alma Mine. After everything that happened here, I can't say I blame you.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. Come on, let's get moving. We made it. For a while there, I didn't know what was gonna happen to us.
Yes. Twice is enough for that particular experience, thank you.
You've been in a cave-in before?
Oh, well, yeah. The mercenary troop we used to be in was wiped out by one.
We had taken a job from Alistel to guard the mine. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared, and we were swept up in an enormous melee. Then one of the monsters broke the support beam holding up the ceiling. I don't suppose I need to tell the rest of it, do I?
So you were buried alive? That would have been the end for most. I'm surprised you two survived.
You and me both. I still can't believe we made it out.
We were grateful to have lived, but Rainey and I had nowhere to go afterwards. That's when Heiss gave us a place in the SI.
I see. There's no predicting Heiss.
But there's still something that bothers me.
This again, Rainey?
What's this about?
Mark still won't believe me. But I swear that monster came specifically to destroy that support beam. Mark and I were practically on a silver platter in its path, but it ignored us. He insists I'm just imagining it, mind you.
Because if that were true, it would mean monsters have some semblance of intelligence. And one causing its own death through a cave-in would indicate the opposite. How do you reconcile that?
How should I know? It must have had its reasons.
As I keep saying, it's all in your head. It's just your imagination, Rainey. And if it isn't, all it means is that we were unlucky.
And round we go. I'm telling you, it was making a beeline for that support beam.
Don't get too worked up over it. It's in the past. Putting it out of your mind is the best way to get beyond it.
I agree completely.
All right, I get it. Either way, whatever happened, happened. No point bickering over it now. Okay, that's enough talk about that. Let's get going.
You've returned, Stocke. You have begun walking the path of a soldier. It will not be an easy journey. But should you falter, look around you. There will always be people there to lend their support. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?